Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. We've got the New Year's Eve afternoon game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Washington Capitals. Alex Ovechkin working his way towards Wayne Gretzky's 894 goals, and he's got 803, and he's going to work his way, I'm sure tonight, a little bit closer, probably anyway. So we've got that. I'll be doing some play-by-play, color commentary, and talking to you guys in the chat. And we should have fun. And it's the last game of the year of 2022. And maybe Montreal on a 4-game losing streak. Maybe they'll turn it around tonight against Washington. Well, who knows, right? So as long as we have fun, I hope they make it a good game anyways, even if they lose. And let's see who's in the chat. I don't know if anybody's in the chat. Go Habs go from Habs Guru. That's it. There's only one person here with me right now. Oh, jump to 4. So if you're here, say hi. Happy New Year to you all. And let's hope for a good game. And whatever you want to talk about, we've got roughly 10, 12 minutes till the drop of the puck. And yeah, we can talk about whatever you want here in the chat right now. That's all I got. In the first intermission, if you are someone who has given any money to the channel, hey Izzy, how you doing? And if you are one of those people, if you're a member, I'm giving away the pennant that's right behind me there. Whoop, I can't get that right. So that pennant right there, that's prize tonight. I'm going to give that away in the first intermission. So yeah, if you are one of those people, stick around at least during the first intermission to find out if you are the winner. You never know. Good luck to everybody that's here and that is on the list of all the names that are right here. All the names. So if you're in there, good luck to you. And somebody's going to win that pennant there tonight. All right. So like I said, we've got about 10 minutes before the puck drops, and we'll talk about whatever you like. Guru, the Charlie Lindgren does. Was it Babai was saying in the pregame? You know, looks like Washington. You know, it's a case of either that he wasn't developed here properly and doing much better over there in Washington, or also his age. He's a goalie. He may just be coming into his own right now, and they got lucky to have him do that while he's with them. You could look at it either way, but yeah, good on Charlie Lindgren, and I wish him the best. Just not tonight, maybe. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyways, like I said, if you got a question, don't be shy. Buy a cherry blossom. And yeah, just ask away anything you want. Caden Gooley out tonight or this afternoon, won't be in the game. The injury, the extent of it, we don't know yet. So hopefully it won't be for a long period of time, but it could be. David Savard, not in the lineup tonight, but on the verge because he's in practice in a non-contact jersey. So he's on the verge, just needs clearance. And what else going in? Caps have won 5 of their last 6 games. They're 10-1-1 in their last 12. Habs have lost 4 in a row. And I kind of have a prediction that they're going to have an 8-game losing streak. And that means they're right in the middle of that. We'll see. I think it's going to continue tonight. I really do. They're going to have to win for me to change my, like, you know what I mean? I see there's a losing streak happening. They're going to have a win for me to believe it's not going to be an 8-game losing streak. That's, yeah. Sean Monahan, he was listed as 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So still another 2 weeks. Apparently, though, he is skating. So the 2 weeks could be less. Also could be more. He could have a setback, but it's listed. He's listed as 2 weeks. Hey, Dave, go Habs, go. Definitely didn't see you there. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the show. And thanks for being here, all of you guys. It is New Year's Eve afternoon. It'd say afternoon, so I figure maybe it's, you know, the time's okay. But, you know, it's New Year's Eve, so who knows when everyone's starting to party. I don't know. I'm not going to a party. I'm still contemplating, and more than likely I will do a live stream starting at about 11. So, you know, We'll see. Hey, bye. Welcome back, buddy. So, like I said, anything you want to know, we got now about roughly 5 minutes till the puck drops. If you do want to watch the game and you can't get the Sportsnet broadcast, online NHL 66, it's working. I'm going to be watching it there. And listen, anything you want to know, don't forget, giving away that pennant right behind. Well, my doobie was actually pointed at it. The pennant right behind me where the smoke is all going. Sorry about that. That's being given away in the first intermission to the supporters of the channel. As always, the members, the people who give money to the channel for whatever the reason, you're all in the hat, and someone's going to get pulled out of there and win that pennant. So good luck to you all. Baby, I know what you mean. I don't drink anyway, but I'm too old to go to a party and have fun. I'd fall asleep by the time before New Year's came around anyway. If I wasn't gonna be here doing this live stream, I'd have trouble staying awake. Not at home, but if I went to a party, definitely have trouble. TSN is better than Sportsnet. I'll agree with that, but I mean the margin isn't that great. They're doing the national anthem now, so we're not that far away. Grimes, I don't think so, but I do think it's going to be obviously in the new year. I think by the end of January we should hear. I kind of predicted by Christmas, but it's way off so far. I would think soon. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting to see how he breaks out of the slump. Like, I don't know, but apparently they're negotiating. But sometimes those negotiations could take a while. I wouldn't worry about it too much. At least definitely not yet. That's for sure. I doubt they let it go to the off season though. Don't forget, and then I don't think Caulfield will sign offer sheet, but you know, they want to avoid any offer sheeting, I guess, if possible. That could affect the negotiations, right? You might have to pay him more. So I think they're going to get it done soonly. What do you guys think of my new chair in the back? Isn't that cool? I love this chair. It's a new gift from Santa. It's a crazy thing for a chair. I don't know what you call it. It's a green screen thing. I'm running my green screen just on that. I just started to try it. It was explained to me that there's nothing wrong with my graphics card. It is StreamYard that's causing my flickering, but it's on this small a scale. It's not flickering, so yeah, I like this effect. It's cool. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Happy New Year to you, and thank you. I appreciate it. For a sec there, I thought it was that director singing. What's his name? Shit. The black director. I like most of his movies, not all of them. Shit. Or the guy that that's not the guy that sings Don't Worry Be Happy, is it? No. Bobby McFadden. I don't know if he's still alive. Who's the guy I'm thinking of? I can't think of his name at all. Somebody help me out so I don't seem like I'm a racist piece of shit here. Spike Lee. He kind of reminded me of Spike Lee. Good, I recovered. Huzu, you're the guy I've been waiting for. Happy New Year, but I got a question for you. It's a goalie question from a friend. Asked me to find this out. So I'm glad you're here, and I'm going to hit you up right away. Why don't goalies use their stick more often or what at all to cover the 5-hole when they're going down into the butterfly? and to not get scored on so often. I figure there's a technical reason. I just don't know what it is. Can you answer that? Or anybody else in the room could answer that? I don't care who gives me the answer, but I think Huzu would know. Lucas, how you doing, man? It's been it's been this game's about to start. It's been good. I can't complain, but I mean also I can complain. And I don't think there's gonna be that much better next year. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, I mean, Happy New Year. There's always the hope that it could be better. Well, I don't care if a new viewer comes and hears me talk like anything. This is who I am. So if I want them to stick around and stay, I gotta be myself anyway. And if you don't like who I am, then I don't expect people to stick around if you don't like me. So yeah. All right, so we're underway. 15 seconds in. I'd know that if I had my headphones on. All right, I gotta get a handle on this game. They scored! Gustafson. So 30 seconds into the goddamn game takes everybody out of the guess to score because I don't think there was a Gustafson guess, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, Huzu, that's a good explanation, and I figured it was a technical thing like that. Because in the old days, stand-up goalies, they always had their stick there. It wasn't an issue about that. But yeah, it makes sense going down. That could kind of hamper you going into the butterfly. That's what I think it is. If anybody does know, let me know. Like if you know, certainly that's what it is. See, that's what Jeff was. I would go to Jeff for that without a doubt. See, thinking of you, Jeff. Oh, Lucas, yeah, for the chat. I know, always upward and onward, right? Yeah, I know. They already scored. It's 1-0. Not a surprise, really. Just surprise was Ovi didn't get it. So let's hope they can just sort of settle that down. Grimes, I know. Gustafson left here and he got good. I don't like eggnog born to be had, but I get the sentiment. Save there by Allen on somebody. Eller. Oh, on Eller, our old center, Lars Eller. Okay, I'm gonna get into this game in a sec. Let's see, Caps on the draw. Shot, save, rebound. They still have it. Shot from the point. Didn't get through. Montreal's got it to come away. Galley couldn't hang on to that pass. There we go. Galley's got it again. Sends it into the corner. Slav is after it. Bangs the body into the boards. Doesn't come up with the puck, though. Irwin over the red line. Passes off to the right. That guy, I think it was Johansson. He lost it to Galley. Galley passed to, I don't know who that is, Edmondson. He flips it into the corner. They go and change up. We all do, Axiom. I remember Gustafson for some really bad mistakes on the point. Yeah, that's what I remember on the power play. We're almost 3 minutes into the first. So weird in the afternoon. It's got a different feel almost. 4 in the afternoon. All right, so Caps keeping pressure on, and a little bad pass there. Guy overlooked it. Puck comes out. They back up into their own end. I think it's Van Riemsdyk. The forwards changed up. Here they come. Gus is in up the middle, but it went off his guy into the corner for the Habs. Picked it up, but I think it was Harris got hit pretty hard there. Here they come. Andy with it, and puck gets stripped off him. Goes into the corner. Caps come up with it. Here they come up along the right side. A little drop pass. Cross side. Well, it's centering pass intercepted by Andy there. Ovi passed to Ovi, got intercepted. Here comes Andy now on the that's on the left side. Sends it behind the net. They can't pick it up there though. Somehow, I don't know, they got it in the neutral zone. So both teams changing up. And here comes Caulfield. He throws it into the at the goalie from over the blue line. Guy makes a save, gives it off, and Caps coming back over our blue line into the corner. He kind of drops it. I didn't even see that happen. They just scored. I don't even know how that did that. I don't even know that. I'm describing the play and I didn't see it. What the hell happened there? Okay, let's see. Goes into the corner there, and then what happened? Oh, I see. He fed it along the boards, and I didn't see the shot. Where does it? Tipped in. Tipped in from number 21. I don't know who that is. Changed the direction a little bit. So it's 2-0 Caps. That is bad puck luck right there, Huzu. That's the only way you can describe that. Lucas, they can be better than this. This is a development year. There's so many rookies on the team. I mean, come on. I don't know how anybody's surprised, even St. Louis, really. Hey, Adam. Of course, go Caps, go. Going to be a long game, Guru. It is. I mean, I knew it was going in. Caps are playing well, and Habs are not. And with all the rookies and Gooley being out is going to be a big thing in this game. It's not really going to spell success, I don't think, for Montreal. Happy New Year there, Adam. Thank you. Still early in the game, of course, but how many games lately they go down by 2 pretty early, and they just can't crawl back out of that because they can't score more than 2 goals lately. So once in the last bunch of games. Guru definitely back in the running for Bedard, but that's it, right? In the running for Bedard, right? That's all they're going to be in. They're never going to be, oh, we're going to get Bedard. We don't know. But yeah, they're definitely going to be in the running. Look, there was a point at the beginning of the season where I said I might rethink this team. And the week that I was going to do that and reevaluate, they turned around again to be bad. And I no need to reevaluate. That's the team we kind of thought we were going to get. They just spoiled us in the first 25 games. That's all. 30 games. Well, Axiom, they're rebuilding. So, yes, they're going to get better. But it's not going to be this year, the first year of a rebuild. Tell me, first year of a rebuild, any team you've ever heard of in the first year of a rebuild that was good? No? It's not time to call Ducharme. This is not Marty St. Louis' fault. It's nobody's fault. And St. Louis not in danger because they went into the season saying that wins and losses don't matter this year. Lucas, exactly. And it's, there's possibility they turn it around and something happens to Washington and it changes. It's a possibility, yeah, but it's probably not. They're not going to dig their way out of this. Habs are thinking about getting drunk tonight already. So some guy. Leafs made the playoffs with 95 points in first year of a rebuild. But they had a god in their lineup in Austin Matthews. Come on, Adam. How do you not know that? I'll just revamp that and say, in general, how many teams that are in the first year of a rebuild are good? And how did they do in their first year of the rebuild in the playoffs? Lost in the first round. Sufka, I do. My favorite flavor is black cherry. That's my. This is not. This is a fruit punch. I have one left, black cherry. And they're hard to get now. I get them at the dollar store. They're yeah. They don't have them every time, so I get what I can. Good point there, Lucas. Who's who exactly? And we actually won series and advanced in the playoffs in that period of time as well. So that's might change. I might. You know what? I'll say this, Adam. Until it does, as a Leafs fan and Leafs fans shouldn't be bragging about anything until they actually do something that way. That's all I'm saying. Suzuki breaks away and can't score. Cavill with a shot, side of the net. Goalie Lindgren covers that up. Born to be happy, 1968, I guess their rebuild started. How can I drink it late in the night? What do you call late in the night? Right now it's not. And when I regular game, I don't usually go to bed till 3 a.m. anyway. So by then, with my meds at night, I'm good. They also got a generational talent. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we're going to get one, right? Maybe we might. But at least, we're tanking organically. Toronto, they admitted, Babcock admitted they tanked on purpose, which is fine. It's fine because I want Montreal. So I'm not really, but at least we're doing it organically. So there. I just think that, don't brag until you guys actually win a round, and then you can talk about winning rounds because you can't really until you do. Kevin's smart answer. That's a good way to put it, Guru. It's not a relevant thing to talk about them, advancing until they do advance. Oh, so okay, yeah, no, at this stage, I don't have problems with that. Listen, Adam, for you as a good Leafs fan, I hope that it does. For me, who doesn't like the Leafs, I hope it doesn't. But I mean, for you, I hope it does. But till it does, I don't know how you could be confident about it. No, they've lost every which way they can, and why should this year be any different until it's not? But the process for a team isn't make the playoffs for 5 years in a row, lose in the first round. It's usually you might lose in the first round a year or two, then you make it and you make it further and further. Your team hasn't done that. All right, let's see if I can get into this game at all. We're almost well, it's 11 minutes left in the first, so we're almost at the halfway mark. Shots are tied at 5. Just the score is 2-0. So, and Montreal just went up by 1 shot. Now there's some pushing and shoving. They're trying to intimidate Suzuki, and now Suzuki getting tossed for it. Why did Suzuki get tossed? He doesn't even know. So what? We going on the power play? I mean, on the penalty kill, or the ref just told him to get out of there? It looked like he said, "You're out. Get out." No, there's no penalty. I read that wrong. All right, face-off is to the left of Lindgren. Devo taking the draw. The Caps guy just got tossed. And they do win the draw. All right, Montreal over the line. Galley, his pass hit a leg. It got screwed up. Caps come back the other way. Kuznetsov with it. His little drop pass didn't work. Montreal gets it out, but Caps send it back into the corner. I don't know who that is with it. Okay, right now. Slav with it at the half wall. He flips it out to the center, to center ice. Galley can't really corral that. Gets sent back the other way. Kuznetsov with it. Top of the circle. He spins, gives it to the guy at the line. That guy can't handle it well. He comes out. Get reset and come back. Caps still have it behind the net, up to the wall, but then it gets a quick pass went off a stick and out. So we're gonna have a face off there. You could, but you can make an excuse every time you lose, but you're not winners until you don't fall back on reasons why you lost. You got to overcome that. Then you're a champion. When you call them a douche canoe, you know what you're actually calling them? A Cadillac. That's really what it is. It's a car like that. Isn't it? Isn't that what a douche canoe is? That's what I think it is. All right, let's get off of the bashing Adam and all that stuff. Let's just move on from that because no value in it right now. We want to have a fun time. We don't want to get everybody upset with each other. So let's stay away from that. As Habs fans, we could all come up with a lot of reasons why the Leafs don't win, but we don't have to go into that today. Right? It's New Year's Eve. Adam can get a break. He's a good guy. We'll get him next time he's in. That's all. As a matter of fact, there's a Habs Leafs game coming up in January. So need a better team. Need less reliance on the salary they're giving to 3 or 4 guys. That's what I think. But hey. So far as how their season's going, it's going a lot better than I had predicted. So, who knows how it's going to go. I think the wall they have to climb is in the first round, which they're going to. I don't see them not making the playoffs now. Habs versus Bruins coming up also early, mid-January, 11th of January, something like that. Now, you know what? Who? Adam's a good guy, so I don't want to pile on him. It's not fair. I like having him here. I like the little rivalry. Don't pile on Adam. He's a good guy. Wait for the bad Leaf fans to come in. I mean, in general, I agree with you, but like I said, I like Adam. Florida played yesterday. They had back to backs. It doesn't matter, anyways. That's over, and it's good that they lost because although they moved out of the bottom 10, so. All right, we got 9 minutes left here. Shots are tied at 6, and the score is 2-0 for Washington. Kind of low on the shots side for both teams. Nothing like I've got the game in my ear, but nothing's kind of except for the goals, and then I thought they were going to score there. Nothing much else going on though, but that was a good opportunity there. I don't know who that was. The 4 guys break up. But still, that happened fast there. Good save by Allen. Oh, it hits the post, the crossbar. He got a piece of it, Allen, and hit the crossbar. And then Andy takes a holding call. So we're going on the PK. This could not be good. The PK's been lousy. That's as long as it doesn't get anything. I don't care. But you're right. I banned the bad Leaf fans. You all know that. As long as Adam can handle it, that's cool. Yeah, they're putting some pressure on. Montreal clears the puck to relieve that pressure. Edmondson looks like he might have had something happen to him. Matthews to Arizona. Maybe. I know there's somewhere, but I don't think it's going to be Toronto. We're almost halfway through the power play. They're moving the puck around, looking for that opening. Obi trying to maneuver to his office. Intercepted pass by Montreal. They send it all the way down with 42 seconds now left on the power play. 7:20 to go in the first. And the shots are still 6-6 and a 2-0 score for Washington. By the way, that's Zachary in there. Hey, Zachary. Zachary's another good Leafs fan, so don't pile on him either, please. I appreciate that, but only in good fun. Yeah, it looks like they're going to kill this off. 10 seconds left on that power play. Washington with the drop pass. Everyone doing the drop pass. As the power play ended, the puck came right to Jake Allen. Easy peasy, but he held on to it. We'll get a face off there. Happy New Year, Zachary. Appreciate seeing you before the end of the year. He took a shot. Eddie took a shot somewhere that really hurt. He's still hurt. In the back? Oh, Eddie's got back problems. That might not be good. Hopefully Eddie doesn't go out now. Six and a half minutes now to go in the first. A backhand shot from the half wall on the left side. Allen grabs the puck and hangs on. We'll have another face-off in front of him. Hey, you're on vacation in Florida. Enjoy yourself. I I spent a couple of New Year's Eves there as a kid. We used to go to Florida pretty much every year. Um, yeah, I think I spent one or two New Year's Eves there. Allen grabs onto another puck and hangs on. We'll have a face-off there again. This is a bit of a boring game. Just a little bit. I would have hoped for a more exciting game from Montreal anyway, at least. To end the year, it's an afternoon game. It's going to really suck if it's like this all game. The only, no, maybe not a surprise where they're going to get out of the first period. It seems like every game lately, right? 2-0. Feels like it anyway. It's not every game, but it feels like it. Shot at the net didn't get through. Montreal recovers. They come up here, Slaff into the corner, goes after it. He picks it up, drops it for Galley. Galley cannot hang on, especially with a guy all over him and being held down on the ice. I mean, I don't know, call that holding? No, it's against Montreal, not a penalty. Looks like he may be hurt again. There, you just saw another injury happen. Galley will be out of the lineup. Are the Habs playing an outdoor game anytime soon? Good question. I don't know. Five minutes to go now. Dirty goddamn Washington Capitals. Come on, guys, get a goal. Drouin's on the puck. Yeah, not going to get a goal. Give up a goal, maybe. Yeah, Drouin made a good defensive play there. Icing against that? No, not an icing call. Thought it would be. Here comes, I don't know who that is there. Coast to coast for this guy. And then Orlov with a shot wide. Montreal, Evans the other way, passes it across ice. Somebody drops it to Armia. And now he gave it back to, who's it playing? Pizzetta, that's it. They lose it? No. Comes out, though. We'll have an icing. No, icing waved off. Why? Makes sense to me. Evans over the blue line, sends it into the corner, goes through behind the net. And nice little stick. Oh, almost a Dak. A nice little stick to poke the puck away, but doesn't really work. He does it there again, steals it in for. He should have shot from the circle there. He dropped it back for Suzuki, and Suzuki's shot hit a leg. It was a nice play by Doc. He should have shot there. Jack-Eye with a shot from the point. Lindgren saw that and made the save and hung on. He had guys in front of him. It seems like that, right? The refs, ignoring whenever they feel like it. I don't know. Love to see Montreal versus Toronto in an outdoor game. Won't happen, I don't think, though. I don't know. Score one for the moms? What's that? Pete! Pete's in the room. Hey, Pete, how you doing, man? Thank you. Same back. Well, I hope you had a good Christmas and Happy New Year tonight. Happy New Year. Don't get too drunk, though. Drink some tequila, my friend. What's your plans for tonight there, buddy? I'm doing a live stream at 11. I'm pretty sure now I'm doing it. I don't know. If you're not doing anything, you want to join me, let me know. I think it's obvious Matt's not joining me today, even though it's Saturday. I thought he might drop in. And at least BL's not here to make fun of that. So, all right. So it's a TV timeout here. So we should be back any second now. Pete, yeah, that's 8 your time. It's still tentative, but it's more than likely though. If you are interested, just send me an email, and then when I go in there I'll send you the link. And and no pressure. Don't worry if you're busy and everything. Don't worry about it. Awesome, Pete. That would be awesome. But like I said, no pressure to. But send me the email if you are interested. I'll send you the link when I get in there. Are they going to try anymore? Just no effort. I haven't been watching it close enough. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. They do and don't. I don't know. I'm not that critical though as you though. But they do look a little lackadaisical at times. I have to say. I think they're missing a little bit of veteran leadership out on the defense. Hey, no worries, Pete. I've been up since like 6 this morning. It might have even been more like 5. I don't remember if it was 5 or 6, but I've been up since 5 or 6 this morning. So I got it, but I wake up when it hits 11. I wake up at home, not outside though. Hey, WST. I'm not sure that's a clown. And what's clown? I don't know what you're saying there. But hey, Marty St. Louis has got nothing to be worried about right now. I don't believe so. Minute 45 to go in the first of a very boring first period with in a 2-0 game for Washington. But I find it very boring this first period. Pete, there you go. And I think that's a good way to put it, right? It's not on Marty St. Louis here. It's a grind for these rookie guys. You're talking about playing in the NHL, and it's not the minor leagues, and the players are better. They hit harder, and it doesn't stop. And this is when the rookies are getting challenged. And there's nights when they're responding, and there's nights when they're not, or times when they're responding and times when they're not. But I think that's a lot of what it is. 5 rookies on defense is really we're seeing it. Referees ignore Gallagher because nobody likes this clown. That's not true, especially in this channel. That's the wrong thing to say. I think you're probably going to take a beating on that one. Minute 12 to go in the first period. Well, Brad, sorry that you feel that way, but look, if you're waiting for them to be a good team, you got to wait another couple of seasons, in my opinion. But hey, if you're not back, same to you, eh? Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. I'm not going to repeat that Huzu comment because I could get in a lot of trouble. However you want to put it, at WSC is that's not a very popular opinion here. I don't really agree with that. You're right about that. I mean, they don't have the credentials; they're rookies. I get that. I'm not. I don't think this is on the coaching. Under a minute to go now in the first. These are young guys. A lot of what they're learning and the coaches are teaching, it's going to take them a while to get it properly all the time and to read the plays the way it's going to take a while. You're seeing, you know, a lot of times you got to go backwards before you can go forward. And that's, I think, what you're seeing here. AWST, like best to you as well. Thank you. Happy New Year as well. And yeah, no hard feelings if I say anything that sounds harsh. But yeah, I just I don't agree with you on the coaching. Uh, well, they're a bad team now because they're young. But yeah, I mean that's yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. But listen, they're going to get better. They're going to get better. The things are being taught. It'll all sink in. It'll start to work over time. Yeah, that's what I think. Habs some pressure here to close out the period. Who's hurt? Kuznetsov's down. He's hurt. Holding his face. He got a puck in the mouth, a stick in the mouth. Yeah, he got something in the face. Nose? Yeah, nose. He got hit in the face with something. Puck or stick in the nose. Edmondson's stick caught him up there. Obviously, not a. He gave him a bit of a like that. He must have hit him in the nose. Well, 3 seconds left in the first period, so it's over. Waiting for it to actually be over. So we're gonna have 15 minutes in a little bit. Talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, and as we wait for the second period to start, because this one is over. 2-0 Washington after one. Hey Quinn, how you doing, man? Hey, we're gonna do a draw in a minute, just in a minute, actually. What's the plan for the New Year's? To survive every day and have, I don't know, just to survive, really. That's what it's come down to. Actually, my plan in the new year, I've got something that I'm really looking forward to. It's something really simple. They're starting a community garden here. So, where you get a nice sized box to grow stuff in. And yeah, I'm going to do that this summer. And I'm really actually looking forward to that. And other than that, the normal shit that I do every day, I guess that's really what it is. Yeah, WST. That's you're just asking for abuse here if you want to put that stuff out about Galley. That's just not going to fly here. I understand where you're coming from to a certain extent, but it's not going to fly here. Pete, though, sometimes paying for the past is not the right way to go, though. You know what I mean? So he's right about the money is too much, but you're hitting on the wrong guy here. And deservedly so. Galley has given everything to this team. Literally, his body and everything. So it's not going to fly. Galley's time in the league has come and gone. I don't know. I don't know yet. You could be right. I hope not. I mean, he's got 5 years left at $6.5 million. I hope that's not the case. It's a lot of contract left for, a guy that may be done. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's done. He's just not. He's not a top line guy anymore. I mean, that's clear. Born to be Hab, yes. More new faces in the new year and next season as well. What's the WC territory? I don't know what W that is. Not a lot of contract compared to Price. I don't get what you mean. Price has less years left on his contract. Add more money, but works out to about the same money over time, over the whole term. Oh, who's who? Yeah, never forget that. And yeah, I don't know anybody who's done that. Galley's no, you're not going to come in here and insult Galley like that and expect it to go well. A wild card, I get you. Well, that's how they'll start. When on their way back, they'll be maybe in the wild card race, win that, get into the playoffs. Maybe not win the next year, same thing, get in, maybe win the round and start to get better and start to advance through the playoffs. That's usually how it happens. Quinn, nope. Not in a public place like that. I wouldn't. Will Galley be in the Habs Ring of Honor one day? He should. Just for everything he gave to the team. For sure he should. Also, I think everybody forgets. Just go back I want to say just 3 seasons ago. Right? Go back 3 seasons ago. When Galley got injured at any point or missed a game, that team was not the same. And we all said they miss Galley. They miss Galley. They need him back. And then that's kind of respect he should get for being that guy who's maybe on the way down in his career. But I mean, to shit on him like that, no, not gonna happen. What would Price's involvement of the team be when he retires? Anywhere from a fan to maybe being involved with the team. I don't know. He's not retired. I don't know that he's even thought about that. You thought Slav got engaged last game? To who? No, I think Slav's engaged every game. Slav's got a lot to learn. He's got a lot to learn. He's an 18-year-old kid. He's learning. I think he's learning. He's getting better, and he's progressing. And that's what I don't know what more you can ask of him, right? I think we all knew when they drafted him, he wasn't he's not a generational player, right? And he could be a bust, but I think he's progressing. I think he's doing fine. He's got stuff to learn though. He's got to learn to stay on his feet. But I think he's kind of learning. We're not seeing the hits with his head down and shit like that now. I think he's starting to learn. And yeah, he's 18 years old. Is that an important text? Not an important text. I just, as much as I like the beginning of the year, and I love watching them win, I don't have any illusions of who they are and what I kind of expect the season will go like. They're kind of what I said before the season started. They're right in there. They're right in where I said they'd be. Let's see if they stay that way or not. I don't see how they're going to get out of there. I don't see how they'd be able to work their way out of the bottom 10. I don't see. And no time do I put this on the coaching staff. The only one I'm kind of in disagreement with is Burrows, because the power play just is too bad to be just the players. But other than that, I think the coaching staff, they don't have to worry, because it's not about wins and losses this year. Grimes, the offense, there's something's got to be done about offense, but it's because they don't have a second line, right? I think Monahan's absence is really they're feeling it, because they don't have any secondary scoring at all, and that means you just key on the first line and don't give them much space, and you don't have to worry as much about the rest. Devin, hey Devin, I agree with you there, right? Besides, like I said earlier, you don't judge these kids for you look back after 5 years. After 5 years, they drafted. 5 years later, you can look back and say who they are, basically, right? Some guys may take a little longer than that, but most by then you'll know. WST, yeah. See, there's something we do agree on. I believe he's done. We won't know till he actually retires, but I do believe he's done. For exactly that, right? The knee didn't respond to the surgery. We might see that in the game, especially if this game gets out of hand. It might get a little physical, and we might see some of that happening third period, right? Born to be a Hab. If you see Slav interviewed, he'll tell you he always wants the puck. He always wants the puck. He wants to be the guy that makes the difference. That's his attitude. He just doesn't have the talent yet for all that, but he will. He will. I believe he will. He's not. I'm going to be patient with this kid. He's 18. Danny Tabernac, how you doing, man? Happy New Year, man. Thank you. WST, I don't know that Jack. I don't know that we vote enough here to get our guys in there like that, but it would be nice to see, and he'd be deserving of it, I think. I mean, came out of nowhere, and he's legitimately a force, right now. So, hey, Mark, how you doing? Is he the top rookie defense? Yeah, he's leading in goals for the rookies. I don't know if he's the top overall, but he's definitely. They're starting to say that maybe he'll get even. I mean, I don't know, some Calder recognition, probably a little bit, but not a lot. But I don't know. This kid came out of nowhere, and he's gotten better. He's starting to correct the mistakes he was making. But when you got 5 guys or 4 guys that are all doing that and learning and getting better, it's not going to be great out there, And from what I'm reading, the opinion, and it wasn't necessarily my opinion, but I can't argue against it. A lot of the winning at the beginning of the season was a lot of luck, a lot of good puck luck and good bounces and stuff like that. And that wore off, and this is what we got. Anyways, like I said, win or lose, I'm happy either way. And it doesn't, when they lose, I'm not affected, especially, and it's only really this year. But in most years, I'm not affected by losses after the game. I don't go breaking things. But this year, why do that? If they win, it's fun. We watch them win. If they lose, and it's also not going to change their standing. And if they lose, well, it's towards the goal we want. It's a win-win situation. Um, there's a lot of defensemen like that who's can't you say that through the league? I agree with you though. I hope it's not that way, but it's going to be who he's going to be. I hope that I see him as a better overall defenseman than Surrey. Like this guy can play both ends of the ice. I think he'll be one of those guys. So I don't know that I'm not gonna really worry about that. Devin points out that Slav is also learning the North American ice surface and game a little bit, and you gotta have patience with him. Oh, I'm a Habs fan, win or lose. It might not sound at some games, I guess, but yeah, I'm a Habs fan all the time. And when I'm watching the games, I always want them to win. But this year, I'm not going to be upset. Even if you think that St. Louis lost the room, I don't think so. I don't think that's what you're seeing. Many fireworks got canceled in Safka's country this year, apparently because of animals. What's the trend in Canada? Do you enjoy fireworks? Yeah. It's because of dry conditions, so you can't have fireworks unless it's in approved areas. That I do know, but if they stop allowing it in an area for fireworks, it's because of dry conditions and they don't want to start a fire. And you know, I think that's why. I don't. Where's that come from though? That's a weird, like out of the blue kind of thing. You know what it is though, WSC on that? I heard this explanation. He's not used to being hit in certain situations because he wouldn't have been hit back in Slovakia as a big kid like that and all that. That's what I heard as the explanation. So he has to get used to the fact that he can get it anywhere. And I think you're starting to see it a little bit better, right? That he's not with his head down. He's kind of expecting to get hit more and stuff like that. So, but that was the explanation I heard. I might not have brought it across in as good a way as I heard it, but I think that was the explanation. A bonus year, then anything's freebie. What do you mean by a bonus year? This because of rebuilding. So you got the first year of a rebuild is kind of a bonus year. You're in Nova Scotia. Well, what would be the reason you can't have fireworks? I would think the same reason I said. What, Danny? What do you mean hype? What did I say that's hype? Renault, it's not whether he's built for the North American style of game. He's got to learn it more. Axiom, of course. That goes without a saying. There you go. Who's got it explained very, very well, better than me. This is what he says. In Europe, finishing your check isn't really in their vocabulary. It's normal for an 18-year-old European player to come here and be caught off guard by late hits like that. Exactly that. He's not used to getting hit sometimes where he is getting hit with his head down, but he's learning because I don't think he's getting hit like that lately, I want to say. But he's still falling easy. I don't know what that's about. Well, not everybody's the same, WS. Not everybody's the same. You can't compare one to the other in general. You can't. It's not, yeah. I don't care where Bettman wants Bedard to land, as long as it's as long as the draft is, or the lottery is done on the up and up. I don't care where Bettman wants him to go. Hey, Frozen, Happy New Year. Oh, I get what you're asking. Yeah, me too. I love fireworks, but I don't usually see them for New Year's. Well, Ovi, when he came into the league, yeah, he was hitting everything. Yeah, Quebec deserves a team, won't get it though. Good way to put it. Pete, he's evolving all the time. I think so is Slav. It just may be a little slower, but we're about to start second. Galley's not out for the start of the second. So, like I said, looks like he's injured again. He's going to be out. So, there you go. So, what's happening with Galley is kind of what they kind of predicted. As he gets older, he's going to break down a lot easier because of the way he plays. Simon, yes, very true. That's what people are. You know why Montreal hasn't done it in 30 years, because you can see how the reaction. So many fans, they don't like it and they don't want them to lose ever, and they're gonna fight against it. But it's part of rebuild is you're gonna lose a lot, and I'm glad that the management this year has the guts to do it. He's learning. Ovi hits hard. Ovi, I don't know now in his at his age, but when he was younger, they the complaint against him was he was too physical and it's going to affect his longevity and all that stuff, which it didn't. But that's what I remember, that he's too physical. Score 2-0 Washington there, Drew. Jack guy not only hits like a semi truck. Did you see the guy in the last game that ran into him? His back was to the guy. He just sort of lifted up as the guy hit him, and the guy went flying everywhere. So he's like a tree. Happy New Year, born to be a Hab. Thank you. Let all of these young guys, Drew, right? Let them develop. So we're 2 minutes into the second. Montreal's up on shots, though. Pizzetta just got hit hard. I don't know what happened there. Montreal's up 13-10 on shots. Jack I just went on his ass, though. He's got, he had the puck for a second. Armia's got the puck. Gets it, sort of pokes it into the corner. Goes to the other side. Oh, I don't know who that was. Centered it. There was a chance there. It's Barron. It was Barron. Edmondson coming up through the middle, passes it to the right. I didn't see who that was. He sends it around to the other side. Slav with it, up to the point, back to Slav. At the circle, fires what goes off a stick or something into the corner, and there is a double penalty offsetting. I don't know what they did. Devo and somebody else. They show the hit that Pizzetta took. So Diva was holding on to the guy's stick, and I don't know why the other guy went down or get a call. Okay, so you got called for putting the stick there in the first place. There you go. So we'll have 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Born to be a Hab, you can call a shutout on the other team. It's gonna jinx them or not. I don't know. Wow. Puck just trickled through Allen. High stick on Edmondson. And we're gonna go on the power play. Jack Eye, very popular player. Great story, and he seems like a really solid individual too. So I think he's getting the attention he's getting. He deserves. Heller with the high stick. So they only get a minute and a half of power play. Is that how it works? Or did I miss some of it? Come on, guys, get set up. They're moving it around. Caulfield with his first goal in a while, number 20 on the season, set up by Nick Suzuki. Good to see that happen again. I mean, he had an open net there. He'd have to miss the net to not score. So Caulfield, the first one between him and Ovi from the office to get a goal tonight. Nice pass by Suzuki as well. Nice. So Caulfield with his 20th. It's 2-1. Washington. They're back to 4-on-4 for 52 seconds. Let's see what happens here. The moms are happy. Bali, well, I might somewhat agree. You can't do that here. Drouin. He did not score. Andy, what a nice drop by Barron, though. That was nice. Suddenly, Montreal's got some legs. Oh, Andy couldn't get that rebound. Damn it. Drouin with it, but you know that wasn't going to happen. Lindgren's going to hold on for a face-off now in front of him. They're making the most of the 4-on-4 with the extra space out there. But that's over now. So 50, almost 5 minutes gone in the second. I'll put it that way. Montreal up 18-11 in the shots, and it's 2-1 for Washington. Yes, WST, a little pushback here. Nice to see, too. You were wondering if they had it in them today. Suzuki with some life in him. It's been a couple of games. It seems like he didn't have it. Here comes it's Doc. Dr. Caulfield. Caulfield shot. Went off a stick, so went over to net. Yes, that first Habs goal there energized these guys a bit. Good to see. Good to see. Maybe they can tie it up. Here comes Slav. Oh, Devo really that was a hard pass. Hit the backboards, came back, and Lindgren held on to it for a face-off. Second consecutive 20-goal season for Caulfield. Good point there, baby. That's right. He had 23 last year. 20, 23, I think, last year. And yeah, second consecutive one. He did that in 67 games, and this he did in 37. 37 or 38, something like that. Born to be a Habs says Galley's back out on the bench, so that's good. We have been waiting for a little bit. It's been 4 games, so we've been waiting 4 games for him to do that. I'm glad he got that done, and it didn't go past the 4 games or a lot longer because, those kind of things can be tough on a player. And every game that happens, they hold the stick a little tighter until it happens, Caulfield's too good a goal scorer for that to happen, though. You're right. Confidence is everything. And I was I was really going to say that Suzuki looks like he's playing and his confidence isn't there. And then they got this goal and the confidence. Look at the difference in his play just from that. I mean, just in this game, right? Look at the difference. So, yeah, confidence is a crazy thing. And confidence can elude a guy like that all of a sudden, right? Just like that. It's weird. I know I'm thinking of golf. In golf, one shot to the next, no matter how good you're one shot to the next, and it can go like that. And doesn't what causes it? What do you do about it, right? And it's the same thing in any sport. Confidence is key. Caulfield could get another one tonight. He broke that little whatever you call that. He broke that now, so that pressure's off. So we got 13:35 to go here in the second. 2-1 Washington. Montreal needs to keep that pace up if they can. Get back to that higher pace and putting the pressure. It's an icing call, I think, against Montreal. No, we did not need to see your betting stupid commercial. You can F off with that shit. I hate those commercials. Suzuki taking the draw. Can he win it? No. Someone getting thrown? No. Montreal won the no. He ends up no one won the draw, but Washington had come up with the puck, but Montreal sends it into behind the net. And can they clear it, Caps? They do. Over Montreal's line. Eller line is out there. Guy flubs the shot. Oop. Come on, guys, get the puck out. Come on, Suzuki, too nonchalant that he gave up the puck doing that. A shot on Allen, he made the save. Montreal coming back. Here they go. Dak over the line. Caulfield to, I don't know who that was, Kovacevic. Oh, Evans. They were in the middle of a line change. Come on, guys, keep the puck in there. Doc sends it around to the other side. There was a Harris shot from the point, got redirected right into Lindgren's glove, and he hangs on. That's a really good point, right? And in doing that, he's getting better, he's improving, and success is coming his way as well. And then the confidence builds. And he seems like a guy that doesn't get flustered very easily. And I'm talking about from interviews I've seen. And he just seems like a guy that has a certain amount of confidence in himself naturally. And it's paying off, I like that Montreal's staying up on the shots here. At this point in the last couple of games, they fell behind. Ah, damn it! Was that a rebound? I don't know. I thought it looked like Allen thought he had it under his pad, and somebody poked it through. Is what I think happened. And then there's almost a fight here, and I think that's the reason why. Let me see it. He makes the save. There's a rebound, and then the guy put it from close range right through his legs, I think. So, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Kovacevic, they tried to fight, but I don't think they realized the guy didn't do anything wrong, really. He didn't do anything wrong there. So offsetting penalties here. Dowd gets the goal. So why did they go after Dowd? He's the one that I don't know what happened there. WSD, yeah, I was gonna say not wanked because that would be weird. I know, I just heard that. Could be having an off night. It happens. Especially on a team that's not great, right? But it looks like Allen's not at 100% or something's off tonight. We'll see. Maybe you can shut the door here at 3 and allow Montreal to climb back up. So we got a minute 40 left on the 4-on-4. Some more open space. Maybe Montreal can do something with that extra space. Not by doing that, Nick. Oh, there you go. Damn it. It's 4-1. Ovi gets his goal. You kind of knew Ovi was going to get a goal tonight. He said, Caulfield got one from my office. I got to get one. God damn it. That's on Nick. That was a bad. Anyways, let me see this again. Yeah, here. Nick can't get that pass. So maybe it's on Harris for the bad pass. And then that's it. They just some good passing. And boom, it's in the net. Caulfield didn't stay with Ovi. That's true too. He left him open. Breakdown in just a breakdown in their defense. So Ovi now is the most goals of anyone against Montreal, of any one guy. Grimes, it's getting closer and closer. Yeah. Sad to say, but Bay-Bye, I don't disagree necessarily. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kinda against Montreal for sure. We're over halfway through the game and over halfway through the second. Montreal's still up on shots though, 21-17, but they're down 4-1 on the goals. Galley's out there, so he's looking okay. Drop pass, blind, give it away. Can't do that. Oh, Slavkovsky almost a steal. Slavkovsky looks pretty well engaged today. Gotta say, Galley breaks his stick. He tried to play the puck. He almost got a penalty. Yeah. So we were talking about it earlier. Slav looks involved in this game. He's not on the ice now, but Habs are going to be challenged to get another goal, I think. Hey, Scorchy, they're not a mess per se. They're a team that's in development. So, yeah, it's a mess. But that, I don't find that to be totally not expected. $7:35 to go here in the second. Armia looks involved, but he looks involved. Oh, breakaway, Caulfield scores! Boom! I said he's going to get another one. 4-2. Nice. He had a block. He got the goal. It's unlocked his scoring. 21 now for Cole. Scorchy could be. I'm predicting an 8-game losing streak, and we're halfway through it. So I don't like that I predicted it, but I just had this feeling, and it looked like I'm going to be right, or it at least advances towards it. Drought over for Cole. That's without a doubt. Unassisted. Caulfield's pass hits the stick and goes out, hits the netting and comes back, and it's whistled down. Caulfield, maybe he's trying to, because Ovi got one. I got to get another one. You're back on the bandwagon, Brad. You don't just stay on the bandwagon, ride it through, man. Just ride it through. It's gonna be all right one day. WST, but it depends on how creative Hughes can be in moving them. And believe me, there's a lot of creativity that can be involved in that. And I believe he's going to do his best to move the guys that need to move and hopefully get something back for them. But at least to move them out there. And there's no need to move guys on expiring contracts if you're getting nothing for them. So that could happen. But we'll see what happens. I couldn't tell you at the moment, Born to be a Hab. It's gone up. Yeah, Scorchy, if I thought you were serious, I would tell you off there, but I know you're not serious. Jack-Eye needs to add to his leading 5 goals. Love to see that. That would be great. What's the return price? Expensive. You're talking about Florida's pick, first round pick. You're talking about probably a top 6 potential winger. And from what I can hear, maybe a left side defenseman where Edmondson would fit that bill. So there's a possibility there, but I mean, I don't like giving up Florida's first round pick. I don't like that. Scorchy, I know you're messing. Don't worry. I don't want Trouba. Too dirty. And I'm not trading Caulfield for anybody. Hey, Slappy Pickle, Happy New Year. Hey, Mo, see you there. Yeah, it's not worth it. All right, face-off is to the left of Lindgren. The Caps won that one. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Dak back to his defenseman. They regroup. And they'll come out. Notice they don't do the drop pass when they're trying to break out when there's no penalty. Suzuki without a stick. I don't know what happened there. Caulfield over the line. Passes. Back to him. Oh, man. The shot hit Dak. Caulfield wants a hat trick. Caulfield wants a hat trick tonight. He's got time. It did. What do you mean might have, Galley? You don't know? You're watching the game like I am. Ovechkin's shot deflected out of play. I didn't like the fuse, though. I don't know how it went off. Bob Cannon in the room. Hey, Bob. Happy New Year to you, too. Thanks. I forgot to light the fuse. I didn't see the elbow. Yeah, but Laugh is going to be a restricted free agent, so. I don't mind trading for Lafreniere, but not at what they're asking for. Like I'd be okay if they did it, but not at that price. I would not. But in general, I don't. I'd be okay with it. I don't like to trade for a guy just because he's French. We've done that. Doesn't work. Don't want to go do it again. Anderson was mentioned in what I read too. Speaking of Anderson, he had a quick shot there, almost 5.5 to go in the second. So far, the second's gone pretty fast. Habs still up on shots, 23-18. A lot of times that's a good omen for the end of the game. We'll see. They definitely overall picked up their play from the first period. First period was boring. This has been better hockey in the second. And hence the 2 goals by Montreal. Did they get? Yeah. Hand pass, whistle, and we'll have a face-off in Montreal's end, I think, or just outside the line, but I think in front of Allen. Everyone's taller than Caulfield. What are you talking about? Edmondson for a big young forward. I think it's not out of the question that Edmondson's going to be traded. I think it's not out of the question that they'll be able to move him, probably in some kind of a package. But yeah. Bergeron not going. He's already said he's not going anywhere else ever. And Deslauriers for a real small salary. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that I want to become that team where you got Arbor Jackeye and Nick Deslauriers on the same team. I don't know if I want to become that team exactly, but I don't know that I don't either, because it's been a while since we've had 2 tough guys like that. Hell, speaking of that, makes me think of John Cordick, and somebody put up a John Cordick fight on Twitter, and wicked. I forgot how wicked Cordick was. I forgot how wicked Cordick was with his fists. My God. Yeah, it brought me back a bit. Bob says, I've said in the past that I wouldn't trade for Alex Lafreniere. I'm sure that he will do okay somewhere, but now isn't the time to trade away any of the Habs of the core kids. Oh, no, I agree 100%. That's why I said I'd be okay with a trade for Laf, but not at that kind of a price, right? But they can swing it another way. Sure, that's different. I know Deslauriers was the guy that gave Jackeye the black eye. I know that. Jake Allen's not restricted. No, I don't think it's the time to move on from Allen. Crosby will finish in Montreal. Crosby, I think, I know it's been mentioned and all that, but I think Crosby in the end will be like Bergeron. He won't go anywhere else. He'll end his career one team. That's it. And you don't see that a ton anymore, right? Where a player, especially of that caliber, doesn't end up on another team at the end of his career. And I think it's a source of pride for some of these guys that they're not going to do that. I really doubt, though. I really doubt Crosby will. Oh, I missed that. Eller had a chance there. There's a little pressure here and nice save by Allen there. Come on, guys, relieve the pressure. And they don't. Oh, there's a trip. Come on. What? And the announcers didn't call that? That was a trip. I want to see that again. Tipped the wrong way by Pizzetta. Another shot on Lindgren. He'll hang on, and we'll get a whistle there. That was a trip there. Why don't they show anything about that? Was I wrong? Anybody out there? Who's you're usually on my side for this? Here's where the trip is, and they don't show it? No. Right, here's where they cut it before the trip. Jake Allen signed to a pretty good contract. Why would they move them? Move him, I mean. Oh, Bob, they are asking a huge amount. That's why it's a no-go. But if it's a different price, that's different. I don't disagree, and I fear it could end up another Drouin. Really, I don't want that either. But Huzu, would you agree that was a trip? Somebody got tripped there, and there was nothing. Like otherwise, why did he fall the way he fell? He was tripped. They should have a prop for how many calls will the refs F up in the game. That should be a prop. Holding call. Montreal is going to go on the PK. But the trip didn't count. It happened right in front of a ref. How could he miss it? But apparently, Gary Galley missed it. I mean, he had a better look at it than I did, so I don't know how they missed that. But anyway, what else is new, right? So Montreal's PK is out there. They're not really great right now. Oh, turned over. Who's that? Evans. Kicked out by a goalie. That was a good opportunity, though, man. Too bad. Why couldn't he pick up the stick again? $30 gone in their power play. Ooh. Dvorak took a shot on his foot. It's going to hurt him. That's going to be a bruise. They're moving it around. Minute 15 to go in the second, and 55 seconds left in their power play. Yeah, Allen got a piece of that. Come on, guys, clear it out. Come on. Nope. Man, Ovechkin's crazy good. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, if he scored there, then the race. Damn it. Strome scores. Yeah, and then we give up a power play goal. So, yeah, just pour salt right in the wound there, ref. Yeah, the block shot, the block pass by the defenseman caused the goal. WST, yeah, the compete was good in this period. Five-two Washington. 15 seconds left in the second. Five seconds. And that's it. 5-2 after two. Yeah, that's was a hell of a period. 2 goals for Montreal, 3 for Washington in that second period. Both goals for Montreal by Cole Caulfield. So there was a little bit of a bright spot, and Montreal played better overall in that second period, but not good enough to avoid what's happened. Montreal in the middle of a bad losing streak. I predicted 8 games, but I only hope it stops there. Their next game is, I believe, against Nashville. It'll be the last game of the road trip when we come back on the other side of the New Year's break. There's a 2-day. I don't think there's a break, so I think it's the 2nd of January, and then they're back at home. I don't know if it'll get better. I don't know who they're home against, so I don't. But I don't know if it'll get better. Guru with the whole period left. I don't know. I think it's a good chance that they will. Oh, I can take this off right now. Yes. Ears bothering me. Come on, Jack. The officiating is garbage, so I think there's every right to complain about officiating this year. And it's not just against the Habs. It's every team is complaining. When every team is out there, and how many coaches complaining about the officials, there's something to that. And I'm sorry, I saw they missed that. There was a trip right in front of the ref. They missed it. All right, we got 15 minutes, so let's talk about whatever you want. Right here, right now. Yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, he could be better tonight, but it seems like every night there's one reason or another why they're going to lose, and that's what's been happening. They should start Monty Moore, but Monty gave up 7 last game. I don't know if it's any better. Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah. Anyways, whatever you guys want to talk about. What do I have here for you guys? Nothing really, because that was all pregame. I like the second period a lot better than the first, even though they gave up 3 goals instead of 2. But their play was better. There was some pushback, and I love that Caulfield broke out of his slump with 2 goals. So I'm happy to see that happen again. But I don't see them turning the game around. I don't think they can turn this game around in the third. But is it possible that they can? Of course it is. But I just don't see it in them to do that tonight, to play that much better than the way Washington's playing right now. I don't see it. But like I said, sometimes just having the intermission and that could change momentum It can stop momentum for another team. A team can come back completely different than they were in the previous period. So there's always hope. That's not much. They're playing a better game, just not getting the saves. I mean, fair enough. And it's not like some of the other games where they were getting heavily outshot, so there's not that excuse. But I mean, fair enough. But it's not like this should be a surprise for anybody that these kind of things are happening right now. So what I don't get is why people are surprised by that. Why don't you guys show the missed calls, though? How come they don't do that? Yeah. Oh, God, I had to see his face. Why did I have the last day of the season, and I got to see Ron McLean? Why? It's not fair. Okay, Born to be Ab, I see this. I'm not sure what you're saying, but I see, do titty winks have more titties or winks nowadays? It's not what you said, though, right? What's the title wink? What's the title wink? I don't know what that is. I know what a titty wink is. Wouldn't mind one of those. Hey, it's New Year's. Why shouldn't I get one of those? All right. Come on, guys. Talk about whatever you want. Got like 12, 13 minutes here to do that. I don't think you want to see my face doing nothing for 12, 13 minutes. So you got to occupy it with some questions. It's on you guys, not on me. You know what I didn't do? I'm going to do it now. I didn't do the draw. Time to do the draw. I didn't do it in the first intermission. All right, so what we're doing here, perfect timing. No way. Get that thing there that I'm pointing at. That is a Habs pennant. Giving that away right now to somebody that is either a member or is giving money to the channel to support the channel. You're all in this hat, and I'm going to draw someone's name. So best of luck to one of you guys, and I hope whoever it is ends up is in the room, but it might not be. But let's see. I'm not looking. Trying to get one. I got one. I got one. I got one. Izzy Hidaka. Izzy Hidaka, longtime member of this channel. Izzy, and he was in here. Oh, it's the pregame. No, was it the pregame or the game? Yeah, at the beginning of the game. Izzy was here. Izzy, are you still here? I haven't seen any comments. Well, Izzy hadn't been in a while, and he picked tonight to be in. And then when I make the draw, he's not there, and he won. Anyways, Izzy, you're the winner. Long-time, like I said, long-time member of the channel. So Izzy just won that. No, that's that pennant right there. Congrats, Izzy. We'll have another draw probably. We're just getting into this. Yeah. Well, at the end of January, we'll do this again. I don't know. I've got stuff on the show. I don't know what exactly I'm going to give away next, but we'll have a giveaway next. And congratulations once again to Izzy. He's not in the room, it seems, but I will. I'll find one of his comments and I'll send him a message to let him know that he has won. All right. There's always a letdown after a draw. All right. Let me see where would I leave off? Titty winks. You just still didn't answer that. What are title winks? I have no idea what title winks are. Born to be Ab says, if not Lafreniere or again Pierre-Luc Dubois, how do the Habs get a second line? They build one through the pipeline. Maybe they'll acquire somebody, but I doubt that. They'll build one through the pipeline. Hopefully, they get one of those pieces at the draft this year. If they finish high enough and they get one of those top 3 picks, say they get one of the top 3 picks, or 4, because I don't want Mitchkov wouldn't be anytime soon. They'll get a guy that's going to probably be here next season, and contributing, and you build that way. So I think that's what will happen. I still think they're developing Doc to be a second line center. It's the first year of the rebuild, so they're not set anywhere yet. They're developing, and it's going to take another season at least until we've got a better idea of what that second line will be. So the thing is, now with Monahan was here, was healthy. He was able to, give the Habs some secondary scoring, which meant you couldn't just key on the Suzuki line. Now the Suzuki line being keyed on often, sure, they'll have a night like this where they'll break out with some points, but to be consistent, you need another line to offset them. You need scoring to come from somewhere else to offset the coverage on them, I guess. That's what I'm saying, I think. It's almost 6 p.m. on New Year's Eve. Yes, it is almost 6 p.m. The winner has an excuse to be missing. Congrats. Yeah, he does. No, there's no excuse or not excuse. No, just that Izzy, I happen to remember, was the second comment on this stream. Right? It was Guru and then Izzy were the first 2 comments. So that's why it stuck with me. And so he was here at the beginning of the game, but that was also 2 hours ago. So, and of course, tonight's not a night to complain about anybody not being here. The only person that you can complain about not being here tonight is me. If I wasn't here, then there'd be no stream to complain about. That Logan Cooley guy looks good. Well, he went 3rd overall, so you got to expect he was going to be good. He's supposed to be a really dynamic center, and if he hits the ceiling, you never know. Could turn out to be better than Slav. We don't know. Again, 5 years down the road, we'll take a look back and be able to tell. Pretty sure the word is tiddlywinks. Is that what he's saying? Okay. I haven't played tiddlywinks since my kids were young, actually, really young. I haven't played tiddlywinks since then. Yeah, no, I know what it is. I didn't think that's what it was. Yeah, WST, it is an hour later in Nova Scotia and an hour and a half later in Newfoundland. Lucas, that's the problem, right? It gets easier as the season goes along, especially for teams to have learned to know what they're looking at and know how to shut them down, and it shuts everybody else down pretty much, right? So that's what you're seeing, I think. And I think at the beginning of the year when they were doing well, they were getting a lot of good bounces and a lot of good luck, working hard to create the luck. But, that's what was happening. And then that went out the window for some reason, as luck sometimes does. And they're down to who they are. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As long as you're seeing progress in these players themselves individually. You can see a lot of progress in players like that individually through the season, yet not see it for the whole team in a big way. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we're seeing. But then over the couple of years, then that big way for the team to be better, then you start seeing that. And that's Rick's philosophy of hockey. There you go. I don't even know. What did I say even? I don't even know. No, I believe that's how it's going to happen. And I think I'm pretty satisfied so far this season. I'm seeing progress in, I think, in all of the four defensemen that started the year. Barron's just coming in, so I'm not going to make a judgment yet on his progress here because he just started here this year. Slafkovsky, I see a progress. That's what I was looking for. I said it in the offseason. That's what you want to see. Look for this season. Successful season will be these guys progressing in their development. I think they're doing that. And it's why I'm not complaining about the coaching staff, except power play, because I see the development happening. Born to be a Hab, okay, but I still don't. I guess it's an out of the box thing to say. Is that what you're saying? I don't, but it's okay. I didn't realize that you meant tiddlywinks. I would prefer the tiddywinks personally, but that's how it's me. I hope I'm not just blowing wind here, and I think I'm making sense what I'm saying. And it's only my opinion. I never claim to be. Well, maybe sometimes I get all full of myself, but I in general don't claim to be the all-knowing. All what I say is how it is. I'm just giving my opinion, just like you guys. And that's what it's all about. Talking Habs. Burrows needs to be removed from power play as coach. Yeah, it's like, I guess considering it's a development year for the team, maybe they're figuring it's also a development year for Burrows. Thing is, there's no development on the power play. I don't understand. Except that they really are missing a power play quarterback, and maybe the evidence of that is that last game where Arbor was doing a good job. They got a couple of power play goals. They need a power play quarterback, like a consistent one and a good one, and they got to find that. And hopefully they found one in Arbor Jackeye. Lucas, yeah, no, but there's a little more to it than that. It's not that anything can happen. They have a plan. They're working on that plan. It's developing. It's happening. It is in progress. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. So that's what we were looking for this season, and then we got spoiled with a good record in the first 20 games, 30 games. We got spoiled, and it went to our heads as fans, and that's that's why everyone's upset. And that's my philosophy. Yeah, but Bob, you're right. Your next words are stop that. Your next words were what I was going to say. It's ridiculous. There's no pressure on Marty this season when the Habs announced that the wins and losses weren't going to be important. It was about development. Boom. That took all the pressure, I think, off Marty for that. He doesn't have to worry about getting fired. He's not going to be. That's another good point, right? Molson right now is paying for 3 coaches, I believe. So he's not getting rid of Marty now after just signing him. No. I think it's the problem of today, right? I've said it before. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. Okay, so as far as attention spans go in people, right? Goldfish have a 9-second attention span. People have an 8-second attention span right now. And I think this is part of that, right? All this get rid of that guy, new guy in. Oh, we don't like him, get rid of him, another guy in. You can't do that. You can't. So I think a lot of people are complaining about Marty only because they're looking over the fence and going, hey, he's got a nice lawn over there. He doesn't, though. When you get over there and you're actually standing on it, you realize, oh, there's holes. Oh, there's little holes everywhere. It's not perfect. It's thin. That's what you get. I'm babbling away now. I hope I'm making sense. Born to be a Hab. That could be why you don't see Burrows being replaced. And if this continues in, past once they've developed some quarterbacks, then yeah. So you could be right. Oh, we're into the third, so we'll get back to it. Marty is still learning, and that's another point, right? So he's still developing, and anyways, he doesn't have to worry about his job. The trainers, they really invested in the development staff, everybody around these players and everything. They really invested here this year. It's going to pay off. Lane Hudson could be the answer for the power play. Could be. All right, so we are like 30 seconds into this. Almost. We're 20 seconds into the third. It's 5-2 Washington. I don't think MSL. I don't think Marty's going to be a sacrificial lamb at all. Marty's going to prevail. Big save there by Allen this time. Two of them. So maybe Allen woke up for the third. I don't know. Oh, there's a tripping call. Nick Suzuki tripping along the boards there. I mean, it's legit. I saw it. It's legit enough. Thing is, call them when they trip us. But no, we'll just call them when Montreal does it. Brad, I haven't seen Kapanen. I hear good things about him. Read some good things, but I haven't seen him play. So we're on the PK again. Not even a minute into the third. When was our penalty? Our last power play was what, in the first? Obi shoots. I don't know what happened, but it didn't go in. Montreal clears it. Drop pass. You can predict it's going to happen even on other teams, man. You can predict it. It's crazy this year. Everybody's doing it. Just doesn't work for Montreal. Damn it. Ovi gets the second from the fucking office. I'm sorry for swearing. It's a competition with Cole and Ovi tonight. And listen, I knew this was going to happen. If you look at my thumbnail, who's on my thumbnail? Cole and Ovi. Suzuki could add a penalty on that. He slashed the stick and broke it. So, but it would have been a delayed one, and Ovi would have ended that with that goal. Paco, you can go and swear. I did. So it's 6-2 now. Somebody had 6-2. Somebody had this score. Not the goalie, the goal scorer, but hey, Bob, thanks for being here. Have a great New Year's Eve. Enjoy the party, and we'll see you in the new year. I'll try to remember to light the what is it? Light the fuse next time. Have a good one, buddy. All right, so we're a minute and a half into the third. Shots are even now at 25. So, I mean, Montreal's not going to come back, but I'm thinking this game's going to end up 7-2, like the last one. I'm just thinking that's where we're going. But I really would like to see Cole get his third. I really would like to see it end up with Montreal with 3 goals. Cole gets the second hat trick of his career, and maybe Obi will get another one. It seems they got a race going on tonight. Oh yeah, Bob, what Baby said. Good advice, Baby. Montreal can't get that pressure and sustain it all over on the other side. So we're about 3 minutes in now. Don't you hate people who did what that guy just did? Bang the glass. I hate those guys. I'd go kick somebody in the head if I could. And I don't care if they're our people and our wherever they are. I hate that. That's a good one, BL. Hey, BL. Good to see you, man. Who's who? This could get a little chippy. Yeah. Send messages for the next game, which they're going to play them again in the new year in April or March again. I think as we get closer to the end of this period, I think yeah, we might see a message or two try to be sent by maybe Arbor, maybe. Yeah, I've never been an Alex Ovechkin guy, but you gotta grudgingly give him his due as far as talent and what he's done. I mean, you gotta. And he's not Austin Matthews, so I can do it. No, WST, that's not. No, I don't agree with you. I don't want some retread coach that doesn't think today's game just because he's no. I want somebody with a fresh approach who knows what he's doing, and yeah, a guy like Marty who's always been an underdog and always comes out a winner. That's the kind of guy I want. Yeah, it looks like I'd say there's going to be another goal coming. I really do. There's talking London. You mean the London Knights go after Owen Beck? I wouldn't be opposed to that. London Knights are a really good organization. Um, they really build NHL players. I wouldn't be upset about that. I think the thing about, by the way, WST, when Marty St. Louis wins the Stanley Cup as head coach of the Montreal Canadiens, it's going to be hard to go back on what you just said. I don't, why would you want to put that out there? Kevin, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, man. What's the score? It's 6-2 for Washington. I didn't see that one. Who's who? Harris is a bit on the small side. That's probably why. He's 5'11". He could be challenged sometimes. He's not a physical guy. He's a puck mover. So this guy's just skating circles around everybody. And they score. I told you seven's coming up, man. Seven's coming up. That's just embarrassing at this point. BL, I say no, he will not think about it. Nope. The reason they hired Marty St. Louis was exactly what Marty is delivering. I don't see why they would not be happy with him. And they're hockey people. They should be knowing that this is what they could have. This is what they were expecting to possibly happen here. It's why they said wins and losses aren't a thing this year. Was Barbara Walters a big Habs fan? I did not know that. Is that true? Yeah, rest in peace, Barbara. Well, you might see some physical play because of this there, Who's Who. Because exactly that. They're getting humiliated. They're going to be some pushback for next game. Adam, yeah, we know you love this. The fact that you all really think Barry Trotz is going to come in here and fix everything that's wrong with the Habs, no, I don't even see how that'd be possible. Oh, I didn't notice they got a power play. What happened? I missed that. Yeah, yeah. Ovi, if someone's going to get a goal here, Ovi's going to get a goal on this power play. In a game that's 7-2, when you got a guy chasing this record Ovi is, you're trying to set him up if you can. Without a doubt, there's no chance they're losing this game. It doesn't affect anything. You're setting Ovi up if you can. Trotz couldn't coach here anyway. He doesn't speak French. So that take him out anyway. And if there's one complaint for me about the Habs this year is their insistence on, I want to say, on kind of eliminating as much English as possible. So you know that Trot's not getting hired. No English coach is. I would throw up literally on channel here on live on channel if they hired Michel Therrien. I would literally puke right now if I heard that. Uh, so yeah, not happening. Hey Mike, thanks for coming in and saying that. Like we don't know that right now. They suck. No, Patrick Raw's never going to coach here. No. I no, Claude Julien's not coming back. Marty St. Louis is going to be the coach here for a long time. Again, Ted Nolan. I don't think he speaks French. Ted Nolan's been blackballed. I don't think Ted Nolan will ever get another coaching job in the NHL. Well, Obi gets a high sticking call. Montreal on the power play. Pascal Vincent, I guess, but they're not firing Marty St. Louis. I'm telling you that now unequivocally. They're not firing Marty St. Louis. Hako B, that was an age ago. That was before they banned English coaches, and Scotty Bowman spoke perfect French. So he would have qualified. Scotty Bowman, born and raised in Verdun, Quebec. He spoke French. Toe Blake, perfect. Bring Toe Blake back. Yeah. Drop back to Nick Suzuki. Could have predicted that in my sleep. Oh, Caulfield missed that. Open net. Missed the shot completely, I think. Drop back by Suzuki to Doc. Doc loses it. They clear it. 52 seconds left in the power play. Patrick Waugh will come here if he's coach, GM, and president of the Montreal Canadiens. It's the players on the ice. Born to be a Hab has that right. They're learning. They're in development. That's what you're seeing. That's all. Anyway, I don't want to say it again. I'm going to try not to. Who are you saying? Jacques Villeneuve? That's not how it's spelled. I think that's who you're saying. Penalty's over. Ovi comes out of the box, almost grabs the puck, and then they give it to him. There he comes. He gives it off, though. They lose it. We're almost halfway through the third in this horrible 7-2 shellacking by Washington. They should be trying to feed Caulfield the way Washington's feeding Ovi. Evans just fell on his face as he got the puck to shoot it. He just like fell plump down on his that was weird, man. He must have hit a rut or his skates untied and he ran over a lace. Pierre LeBrun. Yeah, at least you make me laugh. Here comes the boy. Oh, nice pass. Sublime. Nice pass by Suzuki, but there was no room for Doc to put that in around Lindgren there. He should have tried to lift it maybe, but I don't think he had the room. George Larac. Nope. Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? What's cooking? What's up, Doc? Were you hooking Nick Suzuki? I don't know. In all the games I've had the privilege of working, I've seen one head coach being the first one to exit the bus plane. Normally, the trainers are the ones running out of it. Lots of work to do. I don't get you for that, though. Matt says George St. Pierre, next head coach. Matt who? I know. What does he know about hockey? Guess who that Quebec Rempart coach was? What are you talking about now? Am I missing something? Andrea Dawson? Is that Andre's daughter? David, that could be. That really could be. So Trotz would not be the right guy here if that were the case. Matt the part timer. Where did you hear that? Is Matt here? Elmer Fudd. Yeah, I like that. Maybe Elmer Fudd should do that. I'd hire Elmer Fudd. Lou fired Trotz because he was screwing his wife, is what I heard. No, I'm just making that up. It was Wah being a superstar and getting in his own staff's way. What was that? Yeah, well, that's yeah. I mean, no, Patrick Waugh's not coming here for the coach. Yeah, I'm not making fun of Matt. Sorry, Rick Dockett. No, Ovi looks like he's just in a trance. He looks he's high on something there. Wonder what he's been smoking. Big save by Lindgren off Galley. Mike Nicolak. Isn't that the old Leafs coach? He was horrible, man. Am I right? Nicolak is the old Leafs coach? Why do I think that? 8:40 to go. In regulation. No, in this game, there's no way they're coming back from a 7-2 deficit. That's for sure. You made Lucas. You made me think of the John Fogerty song. Put me in, coach. Hire me as coach. Record a couple of stupid YouTube songs, and you think you're a singer all of a sudden, man. I don't know what's with me. But another face-off coming. I think the puck went out. So the shots are 40. No, what are the shots? 32-30 for Washington. They've given up 36 goals in their last 8 games, Habs. Not going to win that way. You're just not going to win like that. Nice. BL, no, I'm not on with those guys tonight. They don't do it every night. No, I doubt they're doing this tonight. I didn't hear anything anyway. But I doubt they'd be on after this game tonight. What are my plans for New Year's? I'm probably gonna do a live stream at 11 and go till after midnight. I think. Other than that, if I don't do that, I'm gonna just find some shit to watch on Netflix or Prime or something and see if I can find anything to watch. Get high, and it's just another night, really. Gordon Ramsay. Can you imagine the screaming behind the bench if Gordon Ramsay was coach? Big save there by Allen, and somebody crashed into the net. Cesar Millan would be the Habs whisperer. Babe, I hate them too. There's one tonight that's really distracting. Kind of looks like two green targets being coming out. Like, it's been distracting me all night. I hate it. And Bettman had the gall to lie and say all their surveys with fans say the fans love them. Bullshit, the fans. I'd like to find one fan that likes them. Never mind, all the fans like them in general. Prove to me there was any survey anyway, and prove to me you had one fan say, yeah, I like him. Unless you paid him off to do that. Allen shutting the door now. Too little, too late. Matching the ref. Yeah, right. Marty is going to be a coach here for a while. Yes, he is. If they need a new coach, they need one to work the power play. Right. But even that, I mean, there's no quarterback here yet. So I imagine that's why Burrows is getting a break. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like what I see with the power play. Just they don't change anything up really. All right. It's a TV break, so we got to wait for them to come back from that. We are getting down to the end of this game soonly anyway. The Winter Classic, is that what they're showing there? Bruins and Penguins. Bobbled puck. Caulfield can't catch it, though. Could have had 3 or 4. I wish he had 3 or 4. That would be awesome. Doc. Almost. He just ran out of room. He came in too tight. Shot on Allen. He makes save, hangs on. We'll have a face-off there. My T-shirt looks great. Thank you. Got it at the Habs, at Tricolor Sports. On sale, but they don't have any more of these. Tony spent 7 days in bed with COVID. Really? Didn't his wife didn't care? She didn't get jealous? Feel like the Bruins and Penguins have been in the Winter Classic about 5 times each, probably. I mean, right now, who wants to watch the Habs play, really, for something like that? They're not going to get in. Hope the ice melts. Why? It's fine. Galley! Off Gustafson's stick and out. 5.5 to go in the game. Not the third. You don't have to specify at this point. There's 5.5 to go in the game. Habs are not coming back. Sorry, in case you guys didn't realize that. There are delusional Habs fans everywhere as well. If they come back this game with 5 minutes left, I'll eat this glass. Vegas and Seattle next year. Vegas is going to be tough. They're going to use that new ice there that's not actually ice. Has Vancouver ever played in winter? I don't know. I usually don't watch those things. You need Caulfield to get an assist so you can get a full bingo card. Yeah, I don't think Montreal's going to score again. Duff said, BL says Habs should line up an exhibition game with the CNIB. That's the Canadian. No, that's the. It's for the blind. The Canadian Institute for the Blind, National Institute for the Blind, as a confidence builder. The teams need 18 service dogs. Yeah. Right. Lucas says the Vancouver has played outdoor games, but never the Winter Classic. I think these hockey moms are like, damn, we picked a bad road trip to be go to. Five and a half minutes to go in this game in hockey for 2022 for Montreal. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'll more than likely be there, but I'm not 100%. I got to set it. If you see the thumbnail, you know I'm going to be on. I haven't got anything set yet. There's number 8. Johansson, 8-2. Can these 5 minutes just you know that movie Click? Can we get that? Game's over! Yay! Oh, Torts was the coach then? Oh, that was not a good time for for Vancouver. Yeah, blowout without a doubt. But Jason, you're looking at progression as far as the team, and there's none. It's the individual players. Now, not in this game, is there sucked tonight, but there's progression there in the individual players, and that's what I was talking about earlier. But no, in the team, no. As far as the start of the season, this is regression, if anything. But it's more, I think, more like puck luck is just not there anymore, and their offense has gone out the window. Born to be a Hab. I do hope Canada has a better game than this today. Yeah. No goal. No goal. Was that challenged? I didn't notice that it was challenged. It was offside. Oh, yeah. That puck came out and they sent it back. That was offside. No goal. 7-2 still. Well, I mean, listen, Jason, it's fine that that's your opinion. You're allowed it. That's my opinion. That's all. From who? The rookies. The rookies that are on the team. Did he challenge it? I don't know. That went fast for a challenge. Or the refs looked at each other and said, we got to look at that. Like, I don't know. Well, that's nasty. I don't know. Did they challenge that? Somebody confirmed that was actually challenged, or the refs did that. And then Jack should apologize if that's what it is. And there's the 8th goal. Anthony Manta. We still have a chance. No. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. Yeah, no doubt about that. No, they're done. Put a fork in the Habs. They're done. Happy New Year to you there, Jack. Appreciate that. Let's see. We got 3:52 to go. 8-2. Caulfield with a chance there for his hat trick, but not going to happen. Love to see a Caulfield just to give us a little something that get a hat trick would be nice. And here comes Ovi with his hat trick. There you go. 9-2. Ovi's got his hat trick. F you. I'm done. Then it's going to delay the goddamn game and pick up all the hats. Thanks, Ovi. God damn it. Lucas, no, their effort's gone now. They're done. They're done. They know they're done, and they want out, but I mean, Allen's left hanging out there to dry. It's 9-2, not 10-2. Can you get your money back? How much money did you put out for this? I don't know. Thank you, Franco. Same back. Best to you and everybody around you, and Happy New Year, buddy. Yeah, Ovi hat trick. You could, going into the game, you kind of thought, oh, is he gonna have one? Yeah, he was against Montreal. As I was saying, he's always, it's mostly against Price. There was something else, and Price is not here. There's, he's chasing that goal. Like, that he was gonna get more than just a goal. Why'd they leave Allen in so long? I don't know, but they probably told him you're in no matter what. Unless you get injured, you're not coming out. Happy New Year there, Anthony. They do look like one tonight. They're going to Nashville from their plane ride. I think they're going to Nashville. They don't have time to go. Well, maybe they'll go home. I don't know. Hey, it's Bubble Tea. How you doing? What do we got left now? 3:14 left. Slav with it. Gonna get it taken away from me. He falls. Galley, come on, Galley. Ah. Montreal, they played home. They got one more game in the road trip. Yeah, I was hoping for a better end, but kind of could see this was going to happen. Two minutes left. I can't believe there's 42 people here. Awesome. Before you leave, give a thumbs up. I appreciate that if you had a good time. And Happy New Year to everybody before you leave there. Because we're going to be out of here soon enough. Think Chicago did it right tanking on purpose? We're tanking organically. Ooh, that didn't come out right. Organically. I'd rather, tank organically. Sorry. Minute 12 left. What are they chanting? I have no idea. Nothing good, I'm sure. They're in Washington. They're chanting, "We want 10." Yeah, it makes sense. "30 seconds. We don't want 10. We don't. No. Hey, Brad, thanks for being here. Happy New Year, buddy. And they almost scored at the end. It's over. Thank God it's over. My God, that was a tough game to have to watch. Where's my mouse? Let me just close this up because I want to not see this anymore. That was tough. That was really a tough game. But what are you going to do? So that's it for the year. I mean, that's the last game of the year. They'll be back on the second, I think, or the third. I'm not sure it was second or third for a game in Nashville. And the last game of this long a road trip. I don't know if it stops the losing streak coming back home or not, but that's number 5 in a row. I think they're gonna. I think we're gonna see another 3, or more. I don't know at this point. So anyway, listen. I'm sure everybody has somewhere to go, so I'm not going to keep everybody here. And I just want to say thank you, everybody. It's been a great year. I appreciate all the support and everybody being here every game. So happy New Year to everybody. All the best for the new year. And I hope it's better than this goddamn year. And yeah, I appreciate everybody being here. So I'm going to check out and wish you all a great night. Hopefully you have a good party. Don't drink and drive, stuff like that. And yeah, maybe I'll be on at 11 and maybe you guys will be back. Anyways, till then, stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And I'll see you next time. Ciao, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And if I can find my mouse, ciao.